Hey guys, my name's Josh, aka Slick Pixel, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a free method to make pixel art. So in my first video, I made a video on how to make pixel art in Photoshop, which is great if you have Photoshop, but if you don't, you're going to need some software. And it's actually this website where I started to make my own pixel art, or where I started my pixel art journey. So I'm going to show you how you can get started. So this is the site. I will leave it in the description. It's called pixelart.com. Pixelart.com. And as you can see, guys, this is it. Create and share art. I can't lie, the first time I saw this, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I need. So like, as soon as you come onto the website, so it just shows you a selection of pixel art pieces that people have made, which is quite cool. Like for example, this scene here, which is quite epic actually. Nice little scene there. And there's literally so many examples, guys. This just shows you like the range of artwork that you can make using this site. So it will be handy if you log in to sign up. I already have, so I will just sign in here. And now, so they do have a mobile app as well, which I won't go into this video, but yeah, if that was how you wanted to do it, you could do that. And they got palettes as well, which I think is quite useful. Personally, there's a lot of other sites that you can use to get palettes as well, but if you just want to use this site, it's got it right here. Okay, now let's get started with drawing. So before we do that, let me just show you what I made using the pixel art website. This is the pixel art section on my portfolio. I'm going to scroll down all the way to the bottom to show you the first ever pixel art thing that I made, and this was on the pixel art website, including the animations as well. Just a little house. As you can see, it's very normally shaded, like it's not really like complicated, and even this shadow here, like it doesn't actually make sense for the rest of the house, but you know, including simple animations like the light blinking on and off and the smoke here. This is another one of a Parthenon on top of a hill. And again, guys, with the like the animation of the lightning and all that, this was all made using the pixel art website, so you don't need any fancy software to make some quite cool art. And this is just another one, which is like an isometric house. It kind of looks like Minecraft now that I look at it again. But yeah, again, with another simple animation from morning to night, with some stars in the background and the lights turning on. But yeah, guys, this is just like the sort of things that you can expect, or like the tools that are available to you when using the site. So let's go back on the website and let's start drawing. So guys, as you can see, it kind of looks like Photoshop a little bit, but it's quite useful. Like it has the tools that you need and nothing else like that's not needed, if that makes sense. But yeah, so it starts off with this. You got some helpful tips here. Okay, let's make the canvas size a bit smaller. So let's go to file, resize canvas. Right now it's 100. Let's just change it to something like 32 just to make it easier for ourselves. So as you can see, guys, you've got your tools on the left hand side. So you've got your pencil tool, your eraser, your brush, your line, square, circle, your fill, the color picker tool or the eyedropper tool, move, select, text, light and darken, your dithering tool, your stamp tool, your spray paint tool, and your gradient tool, and also the hand and what's that? Filter. Okay. I will say the last time I used this was about 4 years ago, because I did move on to Photoshop. But yeah, you've got your layers on this side, guys, so you can make new layers here. You do plus, you can move a layer up and down. You've got your colors here if you guys want all the color selections here, simple, common, and obviously you can pinch to zoom in. Like it's quite a pixel focus, like a pixel art focused site, hence the name. It's quite easy to sort of make like a piece. So let me make a simple character. Let's make a fruit character. So I'm gonna paint this blue color here. Now there's multiple ways to do this, so just hitting a Command Z to undo, so you can do that as well. And guys, you got the preview on the top right, which is also very handy. I'm a big fan of that. Pixel perfect. I've just noticed this as well, guys. on the top here, there's a small pixel perfect toggle here. Like for example, if I were to draw like a circle, just a freehand circle, you can see it's not the smoothest thing, as in it's got a lot of squares that are not needed and kind of make it look a bit messy and not that pleasing to look at. So if I just undo and I check the pixel perfect, it just sort of makes your line like smoother. It's kind of like the smoothing tool in Photoshop. Like if I were to draw a circle now, it just sort of eliminates these extra squares, so it just makes it a lot more uniform. And obviously this isn't the most uniform, but it just cleans it up, which is quite handy. So I'm just thinking, if I were to make a circle here, guys, that is so cool. So okay, let me go on this layer here. Let me get the fill tool and fill this color to be, or fill this layer to be this color. Right, now I'm gonna grab the circle tool and I'm gonna grab this lime green color here. Obviously you can change the color to whatever color you want here by clicking this. I'm just gonna use this for now. So I'm just gonna click here and I'm just gonna drag out on a separate layer, which is very cool, because rather than having to, you know, draw the like a circle and pixel by pixel, you just make one like this and it's quite handy. I'm going to use the move tool. I'm going to move this in the center, if this is in the center. I mean, it's got an aligned center selection at the top here, which is quite nice. Although 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, okay, it is an uneven circle. So what I will do is I will delete this, I will make a new layer and I will start again until it's even. Let me just drag it a bit more. Okay, that shouldn't be uneven now. If I align center, 1 2 1 2, why is it still uneven? You know what, I'm just gonna make a small one. There we go. Hit the move tool, align center. Okay, that's kind of in the center. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, for the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna use the fill tool to fill this layer in with that color. Now that's the great thing about this site, guys. It's actually got quite a few options here to make your life a heck of a lot easier. So let me make a new layer and let me add a black outline. Black outline on this layer. I didn't like that green after all, I realized that. E for erase tool. That's more like it now. And let me just change the eye color to black as well, and the mouth color to black. There we go. That's looking more like what I want, essentially. Let me make this all black and let me move. Oh, new layer for the eyes. Let me make the eyes up here. New layer for the mouth. Why does this keep defaulting to the fill tool? There we go, guys. We've got a little, I want to say it looks like a slime ball, but it's not. It's just a character. Okay, so now to add shading, there's multiple ways you can do it, guys. Multiple ways. So as you can see, there's a tool here called light and darken. So if you click this now, and if you change our, you can either change it to, so you can make it either lighter here, or without it you can make it darker. Strength at 0.3. So guys, as you can see, as soon as you start painting over it now, it makes it a slightly darker shade of the color that you're painting over, which is handy, and it will keep it like if you let go, and then if you repaint it, it will let go like that. So that is how we can add some shading on our artwork. So that's one way to do it. If the light was coming from here, so if all this was like shiny, so that means all this side would have, or would be slightly raised in a sense, like so. And that, let's add some more here. And that also means when we click the lighter toggle there, we want this side to be lighter. And obviously if it's spherical, you want like a section here which is like lighter as well. Of course, that would not make sense in this case, because we'd want just this side to be lighter. Or another way to do it is the way I showed you in the Photoshop tutorial, which is to just select a lighter color. Just go on the layer, layer on top. So use the eyedropper tool, select the color, and then just select a lighter color. So for example, if I want some yellow in there as well. So I've just realized why I stopped using this because the undo tools. And also guys, make sure you're on the right tool. That's what I seem to keep forgetting. But yeah, so if we just paint this to be yellow instead, you can see it just adds a bit more, you know, personality. Be careful not to undo literally everything that you do. But yeah, I'm just gonna use the eyedropper tool here, make it a light green just to add some more reflections there. I'm just gonna change it to white and just add some more along this side here. And what I will do to finish it off, I'll just make a new layer. I'll make it black. I could have chosen black there, and just make a little shadow, make a little drop shadow. So I'm just going to paint a pixel around it and change the opacity to, like, let's say around 25%. Should be good. All right guys, so that is our finished artwork for using the Pixelart site. So how to export this? It's quite a lot easier. You either go file, you can save as, you can actually save it as a pixel file to open straight into the program, which is quite cool. So I'll just call this slime ball and I will save it somewhere. So now I've saved that as like a whole file, which can open up straight into this, which is quite cool. But to export it, you can go file, export. Let's just do export download. So you can either get it at the exact size you want, or you can change it to whatever size you want. So if I want like a really high res one, so let's do it like, let's do 1408 by 1408. We just download it as a PNG, and here we go guys. That is our high-res pixel art that we made using the Pixelart website. Guys, there's actually a lot more to this site. So look, like you can either export layers, and there's even this section here, which is the tile mode, which is if you want to make the GameCube-esque Legend of Zelda and Pokemon style sort of environments, or a whole frames sequence section if you want to make animation. That I'll probably cover in another tutorial. This is just an introduction to this site. But yeah guys, if you just want a free way to get started with Pixelart, the Pixelart site is great. I don't know how many times I've said the words pixel and art in this video, but it's all good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.